What is your opinion about capital punishment? I'm all for the death penalty. An eye for an eye. If you kill, you deserve to be killed. Do you feel that those who rape should be raped, or those that commit arson should have their homes burned down? Of course not. That would be cruel and unusual. And what about how unfairly the death penalty is administered in the United States? What do you mean by unfairly administered? Overwhelming evidence shows that it is racist in its application, particularly when a black kills a white. It's not my fault that so many black people are caught up in the criminal justice system. And are you not troubled by the growing number of cases where innocent people have been sentenced to death and have spent many years on death row before being exonerated? It's a small price to pay for keeping us safe. In fact, seeking the death penalty is extremely expensive and doesn't make us any safer. Still, what about the victims' family members? Don't they deserve justice? Don't they need closure? I'd rather take the millions we spent chasing after a death sentence that rarely gets imposed and put it towards crime prevention, counseling for victims, and solving cold cases. I'd rather kill people to show them that killing is wrong. Even my 6-year-old understands how the statement makes no sense. I'm sorry, but some people are just so heinous that they deserve to be killed. But don't we behave just like the killers when we choose to kill them and call it justice? Quit laying a guilt trip on me with all your liberal criminal-loving propaganda. I don't love criminals, I just hate that our government kills them in my name. And I believe that my opposition to the government taking lots of money from me and not making me any safer by killing somebody is actually a conservative viewpoint, not a liberal one. What about terrorists? You can't tell me that we shouldn't execute anyone that we catch who had anything to do with 9/11. The 9/11 terrorists were willing to die for their extremist beliefs, so you will not deter other terrorists by imposing the death penalty. Instead, you will make them into holy martyrs to be admired by other extremists, thereby encouraging their jihad even more. But if we don't execute these horrible people, they will be released and will kill again. In nearly every state with the death penalty, the alternative is life in prison without hope of parole. So in reality, they will not ever be released from custody, but will die in prison. You have caused me to reconsider my views on this issue. Maybe it's time for everyone to rethink the wisdom of imposing the death penalty.